Hi, I hope everyone is doing okay and being safe. I just wanted to check in and answer any questions a lot of the questions that I've been getting from my clients via email and via text. A lot of people are concerned and they just want to know what's going on and how I'm forging through these recent trials. Well, I'm here at my home office. I'm still working. I still have a ton of paperwork and things that I'm working on. And I do have escrows that started before the outbreak of the coronavirus that we're trying to get closed. I have a couple that have already closed and everything went fine. And then I have one new one that I opened since the outbreak, and so far, so good. That one is going okay as well. One thing that I am noticing is that people are taking advantage of the low rates, and a lot of people that I would consider as being underdogs prior to the market getting a little bit crazy with the coronavirus. And what I would consider an underdog would be people that had credit challenges. They were maybe B paper, so they were competing at the offer table and negotiation table against A paper people. They now have a seat at the table. So these are your FHA buyers, and these are people with low down payments or going with down payment assistance programs or even asking for assistance with their closing costs. Now you're able to get some of those creative things done. So those underdogs, is what I would call them, are now faring a little bit better at the negotiation table. So for us real estate professionals, that gives you a little bit of hope and something to focus on if you're nervous about your business right now. Diversify and start working with people that are maybe B paper, and even if they're not ready to proceed right this second, start getting them ready while we have this little hiatus, because obviously we can't show property during this time, and we're being very obedient to that rule and finding new ways and creative ways of showing property virtually and doing inspections on vacant homes, and using Skype and using FaceTime and all of these other things to help us out. I have Karen over here still plugging along and working, my assistant. And also, we're getting caught up on taxes and paperwork and things that have been sitting unattended. Let me give you an update on interest rates today. So, Bank of America is offering their 30-year fixed rate at 3.75, and they have a 15-year right now at 3% even. And that actually climbed because when I logged on earlier this morning, it was 3.5 for a fixed, and it was under 3% for 15 years. So, we're juggling. Everything is still a little topsy-turvy. Also, county property taxes are due as usual, April 10th. I went onto their website to see if they were giving any extension, and as it stands right now, they are not. But they are looking at waiving penalties for people that were personally affected either with the coronavirus or their job has been affected as a result of the outbreak. So if you're one of those people that is going to be late and needs to have the 10% penalty waived, they are giving information on the LA County Tax Assessor's Office on how to apply to have that waived. Okay, so check into that if you need it. Also, I was looking at the rental market, and a lot of economists that I like, one in particular is Lawrence Yun. He is the economist for the National Association of Realtors, and I follow him very closely. And also Buffini. Buffini is a person that puts systems together for real estate brokers like myself. So he has a very good following. He has podcasts that he does. So he did one with Lawrence Yun, the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors. And let me just kind of share. First of all, the title of that interview is called This Too Shall Pass. So they're looking at this from a very optimistic standpoint and saying that we faced, and I'm quoting this from the interview online, that we faced many different crises in the past as a country, and that because this is not directly because it was not initiated by anything in the financial arena, this is not a financial crisis. It is a health crisis that is now affecting us financially. So it's a little bit different than what we went through, or a lot different than what we went through in 2008. So even though, we tend to fall back on that, this is completely different than the fall of subprime mortgages. So keep that in mind. They are expecting, this is Yun and Buffini in their podcast, they are expecting this to be a temporary shutdown and that things will go back to normal, that it's more of a hiatus, for lack of a better word. So we'll see what happens, because this is an anomaly. It's something that we've never dealt with before, so we don't have a lot of information on what to expect, and we're monitoring it day by day. But what I can say is the same thing that I've always said. People that need to sell are going to sell, and people that have to buy are going to buy. Renters are showing resilience against the hard times because they're finding rental property still as a priority. So that's good, because we know that the rental market also contributes to what people do on the buying end of things. So that's a good thing for property, investment property owners. Okay. So that's just a little brief update. I will plug in and, or tune in, I should say, and give you an update in another couple days. If you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to call me at any time. Feel free to post your questions in the comment section of this post, and feel free to call me. Okay, my number is on this site under my Facebook page and as well as my YouTube page. So call me anytime, okay, or email me as well. In the meantime, take care and be safe. Bye-bye.